There wasn't this many people 30 minutes ago.
Any more light?
No. I'm gonna read a spoken word by a friend of mine from the UK. His name is Celebrates. It's titled "Why I Hate School But Love Education."
Alright, man.
Alright. So you want a degree. Why? Let me tell you what society will tell you. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides with an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Let me tell you what your parents will tell you. Make me proud. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides with an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let's look at the statistics. Steve Jobs, net worth, $7 billion, RIP. Richard Branson, net worth, $4.2 billion. Oprah Winfrey, net worth, $2.7 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, Henry Ford, Steven Spielberg, Bill Gates, now here comes the truth to grace. Looking at these individuals, what is your conclusion? Neither one of these in being successful ever graduated from a higher learning institution. Now some of you will protest, like money is the only medium by which one measures worldly success. Some of you will even have the nerve to say, I don't do it for the money. So what are you studying for? To work for a charity? Need more clarity? Let's look at the statistics. Socrates, Gandhi, Malcolm X, Mother Teresa, Spielberg, Shakespeare, Beethoven, Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Sean Carter, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Michael Joseph Jackson. Were either of these people unsuccessful or uneducated? All I'm saying is, if there was a family tree, hard work and education would be related, but school would probably be a distant cousin. Because if education is the key, then school is the lock. Because it rarely ever develops your mind to the point where one can perceive red as green and continue to go when someone else says stop. Because as long as you pass exams and follow the rules, you're cool. I'm shaking like crazy right now.
Keep going. You're good. Good.
Right. But are you aware examiners have a checklist? And if your answer is something outside the box, the automatic response is a cross.
You're doing
And then
great.
they say school expands your horizons and your visions tell that Malcolm X. Wow. Alright. And then they say school expands your horizons and your visions tell that to Malcolm X, who dropped out of school and is now world renowned for what he learned in the prison. Proverbs 17:16. It does a fool no good to spend money on an education. Why? Because he has no common sense. George Bush, need I say more? Education is about inspiring one's mind, not just filling their head. Take this from me because I'm an educated man myself, who only came to this realization after countless nights in the library, with a can of Red Bull keeping me up till dawn, and another can in the morning. Falling asleep in between piles of books, which probably equated to the same amount I had spent on my rent. Memorizing equations, dates, and facts right down to the letter, half of which I would never remember, and half of which I would forget straight after the exam and before the start of the next semester. Asking anyone if they had notes for the last lecture. I often found myself running to class just so I could find a spot to rest my head and fall asleep without making a scene. Ironic, this is the only time I spent in the university chasing my dreams. Then after nights with a dead mind, I'd find myself in a queue full of half-awake student zombies waiting to hand in an assignment. Maybe that's why they call it a deadline. And after 3 years of mental suppression and frustration, my proud mother didn't even turn up to my graduation. Now, I'm not saying school is evil and there's nothing to gain. All I'm saying is understand your motives and reassess your aims. If you want a job working for someone else, then help yourself. But that would be a contradiction, because you wouldn't really be helping yourself, you'd be helping someone else. There's a saying which says, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. Redefine how you define education. Understand its true meaning. Education is not just about regurgitating facts from a book on someone else's opinion on a subject to pass an exam. Look at Picasso, who was educated in creating art. Shakespeare, educated in all that was written. Harlan Sanders was educated in creating KFC. I once saw David Beckham take a free kick. I watched as the side of his Adidas sponsored boot hit the patent leather of the ball at an angle which caused it to travel towards the skies as though it was destined for the heavens. And then, as it reached its peak of momentum, as though it changed its mind, it switched direction. I watched as the goalkeeper froze, as though reciting to himself the laws of physics, and as though his brain was negotiating with his eyes what it has just witnessed, the spectacle of the leather swan that was swooping towards him, then reacting by only a fraction of a millisecond too late. And just before the net of the goal embraced the FIFA-sponsored ball, as though it was the prodigal son returning home, and England erupted into cheers. I looked at that play and thought, damn, looking at David Beckham, there's more than one way to be an educated man.
Oh yeah,
I hope
my
that
boy
gets some people
Angel.
to sign up.